Lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 4.
Good afternoon and welcome to Cool News at 4. Today is October 19, 2024 and here are the headlines. Interior and Local Government Secretary John Remula urged Police Regional Office 3 in Pampanga to crack down on private armed groups ahead of the 2025 national and local elections. Our fight against private armed groups must be relentless. I urge the Police Regional Office 3 to double their efforts to dismantle these groups that undermine peace and stability in our region, Remula said. He made the statement during his visit to Camp Captain Julian Olivas in San Fernando City on Friday. Central Luzon was among regions being monitored by the Philippine National Police for private armed groups and in the lead up to the October 23 barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections. Remula told the cops, we must ensure that our communities remain safe and secure, free from the influence of these lawless elements. PRO3 Director Bijan Rederico Maranan responded by saying, we stand ready to fulfill our mission of dismantling private armed groups and maintaining the peace in Central Luzon. The support and guidance from our leaders strengthen our resolve to serve and protect the people, he added. During his trip, Remula commended PRO3 for apprehending 7 suspects in the killing of online sellers Arvin and Lerman Lulu. Your efforts reflect the true spirit of public service and our commitment to uphold the rule of law, the cabinet member told law enforcers. On Tuesday, PRO3 announced it arrested 7 individuals for the double murder of the Lulu couple who were shot dead in the car on the afternoon of October 4 in Mexico Town in Pampanga. Canlon volcano on Negros Island briefly spewed light gray ash plumes thrice on Saturday morning, October 19. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Speleology recorded 3 ashing events at 6:41 a.m., 7:01 a.m., and 8:01 a.m. These emissions lasted 2 to 6 minutes. The plumes reached up to about 500 meters above the crater before drifting southwest. Volcanic ash in the degassing plume signifies open vent conditions in which volcanic gas can carry fine debris from fractured rock or even from the margins of shallow magma beneath the edifice, Philfox said in a report. Traces of ash were reported in barangays Yubo and Araral in La Carlota City and in Barangay Sang-ang in La Castellana town. Sulfurous flames were also seen in Barangay Yubo. According to Phil Fox, the summit crater on Canlon volcano emitted 2,769 tons of sulfur dioxide on Friday, October 18. This volume is lower than the average of 4,133 tons per day since its eruptions last June 3. 12 volcanic earthquakes were also recorded. Phil Fox maintained alert level 2 over the volcano and it reiterated its warning to the public to keep out of the 4-kilometer radius danger zone. Vice President Sara Duterte should deal with conflicts and disagreements with respect and dignity, especially when discussing the disease, a press said on Saturday. According to Father Joel Sabala of the Diocese of Novaliches, the Catholic Church teaches the importance of showing respect to the sanctity of life. It is important to approach statements that invoke the sacration of human remains with reverence and respect, especially in the context of Catholic teachings on the dignity of the deceased and the sanctity of life, Father Sabala said in a statement. It is essential to remember that even individuals with whom we may have disagreements or conflicts deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, both in life and in death, the press added. This came after Duterte said in her press conference on Friday that she would exhume the remains of the late strongman Ferdinand Marcos Sr. from the libingan ng mga bayani and throw it to the West Philippine Sea if attacks from the current administration will continue. Sarah asked Senator Amy Marcos if they have already forgotten that it was former President Rodrigo Duterte who allowed the transfer of the remains of Marcos Sr. to the libingan ng mga bayani in 2016. The borough was met with a lot of criticisms from progressives, especially the families of victims of the atrocities of martial law. Further, many lawmakers on Friday also criticized Duterte's statement, calling her desperate and insolent. They also said that this was a diversionary tactic to avoid answering the allegations thrown at her on the misuse of the funds of the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education during her stint as the Secretary. The Vice President's press conference on Friday bore many tirades against President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. The press also underscored the importance of forgiveness, peaceful dialogue, and understanding in resolving conflict and indifferences. In times of controversy or discord, it is crucial to seek solutions through peaceful dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation rather than through actions that promote further division or hostility, Father Zabala noted. Sara Duterte and President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. have continued to take jabs at each other, with the latter previously claiming that he was deceived after Duterte denied that the two of them are friends. The Vice President previously said that she was never friends with Marcos Jr. to begin with, and they only got to know each other when they were running mates under the Union Team ticket in the 2022 elections. Department of Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa on Saturday enjoined 3,845 newly licensed physicians to join government service. The Professional Regulation Commission announced that 58% of 6,600 examinees passed the physician licensure examination administered by the Board of Medicine in October 2024. To all the new Filipino physicians who recently passed the physician licensure examinations 2024, my greetings and congratulations to you all, Herbosa said in a statement. Join us in government service at DOH. Let us do public health, health systems strengthening, health policy, health financing. The registration for the issuance of a professional identification card and certificate of registration will be done online starting November 25, the PRC said. Herbosa said the new physicians may opt to join the Doctor to the Barrios program for underserved rural areas. He added that DOH-run hospitals also offer residency and specialization programs. He urged the new doctors to help the government build a health system Filipinos truly deserve. Consider family and community medicine, the doctors who will save lives at our BUCAS or Bangkok Urgent Care and Ambulatory Service Centers, mobile primary care clinics, and in the Puro Kalusugan program, Herbosa said. Puro Kalusugan is the DOH primary care program that brings healthcare services closer to Purok or districts or communities. The program offers immunization, oral health, maternal health, tuberculosis control program, nutrition and non-communicable disease prevention and control program, among others. Serve the people. Let us build and provide safe, affordable, and accessible healthcare for our people, lalo sa buong Pilipinas, bawat buhay, mahalaga, Herbosa said. And some areas in Metro Manila will face water interruptions from October 21 to 28 due to regular maintenance activities, Manila Water Service announced Friday. The West Zone concessionaire advised customers to store enough water before the scheduled service interruptions. So here are the affected locations. For Caloocan City, Barangays 82 to 85, October 21, 10 p.m. to October 22, 4 a.m. Barangays 65 to 67, 69, 70, and 75, October 22, 10 p.m. to October 23, 4 a.m. Barangays 110 to 116, October 23, 10 p.m. to October 24, 4 a.m. Barangays 15, 17, 19, and 21, October 24, 10 p.m. to October 25, 4 a.m. Barangays 156 and 157, October 25, 10 p.m. to October 26, 4 a.m. Barangays 149 and 150, October 25, 10 p.m. to October 26, 4 a.m. For Las Piñas City, PF International CAA, October 23, 12:01 a.m. to October 24, 6 a.m. Difarjado y Aldana, Alaya, Mayunyo 1 and Mayunyo 2, October 23, 12:01 a.m. to October 24, 6 a.m. For Navotas City, Bagulasi and North Bay Boulevard South, October 24, 10 p.m. to October 25, 4 a.m. North Bay Boulevard North, October 24, 10 p.m. to October 25, 4 a.m. Danganghari, October 25, 10 p.m. to October 26, 4 a.m. For Paranaque City, Baclaran PF Homes, Dongalo, La Huerta, Moonwalk, San Leoncito, San Isidro, Santo Nino, Campo, and Vitales, October 23, 12:01 a.m. to October 24, 6 a.m. For Pasay City, barangays 10 to 13, 26, 28 to 31, 38 to 40, 75 to 78, 145 to 153, 156, 159, 161 to 163, 165 to 167, 171 to 175, 178, 179, 181, 184, 186 to 195, and 197 to 200, October 23, 12:01 a.m. to October 24, 6 a.m. And for Quezon City, Suyo and Dalit Papa, October 21, 10 p.m. to October 22, 6 a.m. Gulod and Santa Monica, October 21, 10 p.m. to October 22, 6 a.m. October 22, 10 p.m. to October 23, 6 a.m. October 23, 10 p.m. to October 24, 6 a.m. October 24, 10 p.m. to October 25, 6 a.m. October 25, 10 p.m. to October 26, 6 a.m. October 26, 10 p.m. to October 27, 6 a.m. October 27, 10 p.m. to October 28, 6 a.m. For Babak and San Bartolome, October 21, 10 p.m. to October 22, 6 a.m. Bahay Doro and Dangsora, October 22, 10 p.m. to October 23, 6 a.m. Santa Monica, Nova Proper, and San Agustin, October 24, 10 p.m. to October 25, 6 a.m. And Nova Proper and Nakaisang Nayon, October 25, 10 p.m. to October 26, 6 a.m. It is now 4:16 in the afternoon, and we will get back into more national, international showbiz headlines right here on koolNews at 4. Stick around, we will be right back.
Ohio! Don't you love it when good mornings start like this? Then like this. And then, wait for it. A morning cup of soup? Yes, soup. Try new Ajinomoto Soup and Go and make it your new morning habit. Comes in creamy corn, creamy potato, or creamy pumpkin. Great with bread too. Ohio Soup and Go. Ajinomoto.
Fofo, I think we really need to buy a chest freezer for the meat ng samgyup business natin.
Oo nga eh. Pero ano bang magandang chest freezer na bilhin?
Siyempre naman, Dowell. Sa Dowell Inverter Chest Freezer, meron na siyang dual function. Chiller and freezer at the same time. Tapos inverter pa, kaya matipid sa kuryente. San ka pa?
Talagang pang your business edge ang Dowell, no? Tara G, let's buy one from the nearest store.
Get your Dowell Inverter Chest Freezer in stores near you.
And join the switch to Dowell Inverter Series.
Dowell, Dowell, Dowell.
This is Mikael Daez.
And this is Megan Young for
Dowell, bring goodness to life.
Pag in the mood for beach, time for Dunkin' Iced Spanish Latte.
Pag sweater weather, time for Dunkin' Brewed Coffee.
Pag nagkayaya ang magbike, time for Dunkin' Iced Americano.
Anytime is Dunkin' Coffee time. My hot and iced coffee for any moment, any vibe, anytime. Eh, ikaw? Time for Dunkin' Coffee, hot or iced.
EXL Makabuhay Plus!
Idol, si Randy Cañedo ang inyong kauban sa radyo. Ako'y pailaila kaninyo ang EXL Makabuhay Plus. Masaligan yun sa tanan. Wala na'y laing mulabaw pa niini. 17 ingredients nga purong herbal o vegan. Daghan ang naghatag na sa ilang mga testimony. Ay mo ang batasan ang pagtumar sa EXL Makabuhay Plus. Buntag, udto o gabi. Aron masigurado na to ang kahimsog sa atong panlawas. May buhay sa EXL Makabuhay.
Robust Dietary Supplement for Men. Sabi nila, ang tunay na lalaki, matibay, magaling, at matigas. Samahan mo pa ng Robust. Gawa ito sa Epimedium Extra, L-Arginine, Songaria Cynomorium at GABA with proper diet and exercise. Para makasiguro, bumili sa mga Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Robust, 75 pesos SRP per tablet lamang. Robust para sa mga kalalakihan. Hatid sa inyo ng ATC Healthcare International Corporation. Mahalagang paalala, ang Robust ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
May mangosteen na, may berries ka pa. Mag-Health Max Capsule ka na. Pag laging stressed, pwedeng humina ang immunity. Ingatan ang kalusugan with proper diet and healthy lifestyle. Samahan ang pag-inom ng Health Max Capsule.
Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries. Health Max Capsule, may mangosteen at berries.
Ang Health Max Capsule ay mabibili sa Mercury Drugstores nationwide. Para sa katanungan, tumawag sa 8400-5266 at 0922-802-6505. Mahalagang paalala, ang Health Max Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Hoy, 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 protektahan ng iyong kahoy, hoy, hoy, sa pesting abag at anay, nay, nay, masa na tunay, nay, nay.
Soligno all around yan eh. Soligno all around. Made even better dahil walang mabahong amoy. Presyong mas abot kaya.
Versus previous formulation!
Kaya protektahan ang iyong
Hoy, hoy, hoy.
Soligno all around. Presyong mas abot kahoy. Mas abot kaya.
Versus previous formulation. Pag edad 50 pataas, pansin mo na ang pagbabago at pagbagal ng katawan. Maaring makaranas ng alta presyon, high blood sugar at paghina ng memorya. Makakatulong ang pag-inom ng Centrum Silver Advance araw-araw kasabay ng tamang pagkain at exercise. Ang Centrum Silver Advance ay may nutrients na in-adjust ang level para sa edad 50 pataas. Tulong suporta sa puso at normal na blood pressure at blood sugar. Napatunayan din na nakakatulong itong ma-improve ang memory habang tumatanda. Alagaan ang katawan with Centrum Silver Advance. This has been manufactured for Centrum. Multivitamins plus minerals is the generic name of Centrum Silver Advance. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Pagbibili ng gamot, dapat subok, dapat trusted, dapat dekalidad. Alagang Unilab yan. Alagang Unilab yan. Alagang Unilab yan.
Kalidad na gamot, vitamins at pampaganda. Meron ng Unilab para sa'yo. Yan ang alagang Unilab.
Si Camille, maamo, pero matapang. Siya'y bata pa, pero daming nagawa. Camille Villar, inangat ang kabuhayan. Subok ang pangalan, pananaw ay bago. Natural na tao. C-A-M-I-L-L-E
Camille Villar po, samahan po ninyo ako sa bagong bukas.
Camille Villar, bagong boses, bagong bukas.
This is a paid advertisement by Paolo Villar.
May tanong si Siman Rodel.
Pare, may insurance plan bang nagbibigay protection sa akin at nag-iipon para sa pag-aaral ng anak ko?
Oo naman!
Sa Sun Life Grepa, gets ka namin, sagot ka namin. Client can avail of Sun Life Grepa policies while in the Philippines.
Power up with Imugene. Maghatag og kalagsik aron perming update ka makini sa ginseng, noto ginseng ug astragalus nga napamatud-an na nga makapalig-on sa resistensya ug immunity sa lawas. Imugene, your energy and immunity booster. Mapalit sa inyong mga suking butika. Now approved therapeutically.
Ang Chicken Joy yes na.
Ang pinakamasarap, bigger na.
Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes. Best tasting na, our biggest pa. Ito ang Chicken Joy, yes.
Starts at 82 pesos pa rin. Price varies. Bigger claim is versus previous size. Best tasting claims based on quantitative brand and product imagery study conducted by SCMI last November 2023.
This time check is brought to you.
Oh no, ganyan kapag feeling hulas. Atasha Mulak here. Stop feeling hulas with new Palmolive Naturals Cool and Fresh. My cooling feeling at long-lasting bango up to 24 hours with regular use.
Ang paboritong evening tambayan ng bawat kalamaw. Napapakinggan at napapanood pa sa radyo. Sa pagsapit ng alas 6:30 ng gabi, kami ang iyong makakasama.
Ito ang Bahay Tulugan!
With Master Gio, Fridays and Saturdays on Cool FM.
A better mix of music. Cool
4:24 in the afternoon, and welcome back to koolNews at 4. Let's continue with the headlines. A bloody encounter between two armed groups in an island village in Parang, Maguindanao del Norte left 7 alleged gunmen dead, police and military authorities reported Saturday. Colonel Christopher Panampan, chief investigator of the police regional office in the Bangsamoro Autonomous region in Mindanao, said the armed clashes occurred in Bongo Island off the coast of Parang town on Friday. One of the armed groups belonged to Moro Islamic Liberation Front, MILF, while the other was led by a certain Aragasi Tamano, a resident of Bongo Island, Panampan said in a report. Initial information showed that several motorized bangkas loaded with MILF fighters, led by Sergeant Commanders Mahmoud and Payam from Kalamangsik, Sultan Darat, arrived in Bongo Island and clashed with the group of Tamano at about 10 a.m. Members of the Parang Municipal Police and the 2nd Marine Battalion Landing Team, LBLT-2, proceeded to Bongo Island to protect the civilians, but were fired upon by gunmen aboard a motorized bomb boat at 1 p.m. It triggered armed hostilities between government forces and the government. The battle left 3 MILF fighters dead. The bodies were fished out and brought to a funeral labor in Oblacion, Parang. According to the MBLT-2, 4 other bodies of MILF fighters were later taken from the sea. The soldiers also recovered 2 motor boats and assorted firearms. Panampan said no civilian casualties were reported and the situation in the area has normalized. We are determining what triggered the skirmishes involving the armed men, Panampan said. Civilians in the village claimed that the warring groups were locked in a long-standing riddle or family feud. Police and marines in the area are on heightened alert for possible retaliation from comrades of the slain persons. Three men, including the alleged gunman who was later beaten by an ARP mob, were killed in an incident in Ilagan, Isabela on Saturday, October 19. Police said in a report that Charlie Rosete, 49, and Marvin J. Coloma, 23, both farmers, were reportedly killed by Arno Belgo. Belgo allegedly shot the victims using a caliber .38 handgun in Barangay Central San Antonio at around 4 a.m. The suspect was allegedly drunk and he challenged his drinking mates to fight with him. Reports said residents later pursued Belgo and beat him to death. Police are doing a follow-up investigation on the incident. One moment, guys. And authorities arrested 4 suspects, including a regional target-listed individual, during a bypass operation in Sitio Especapa, Barangay Tisa in Cebu City on Friday evening, October 18. Law enforcement raided a suspected drug den in the barangay at around 7:25 p.m. Among those arrested was the alleged drug den maintainer and regional target-listed individual identified as Renan G. Saison, jobless and resident of the barangay. Also caught visiting the alleged drug den were his brother Reynaldo G. Saison, 38, jobless, Romeo P. Tampanas Jr., 33, laborer, and Silso Ariponte, 54, an event decorator. Reynaldo and Romero are also residents of Barangay Tisa, while Silso is from Barangay Inayagan, Naga City. Operatives seized 10 packs of suspected shabu weighing around 85 grams from the suspects. The pieces of drug evidence had an estimated average market value of 578,000 pesos. In addition, they confiscated cash and several drug paraphernalia during the operation. Leah Alcantara, spokesperson of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency in Central Visayas, disclosed that they conducted a case built up for 3 weeks prior to the drug bust. She added that Reynan typically disposes 100 grams of illegal drugs per week. Moreover, Both Reynan and Reynaldo were previously arrested for drug charges in 2016 and were released on bail in 2018. Romel, on the other hand, was arrested earlier this year for illegal gambling. Meanwhile, Silso reportedly claimed to be a former barangay councilor of his hometown in Inayagan, Naga City from 2002 to 2013. As of this writing, the arrested suspects are in the custody of authorities who are preparing to file drug charges against them. And by the way, we will be here until 4:35 since koolNews at 4 started 5 minutes late due to the Siesta Musica. So we will now get into the international headlines as a man was arrested in Tokyo after throwing several suspected petrol bombs at the ruling party headquarters Saturday morning, Japanese media said. This incident comes just over a week before a general election. Public broadcaster NHK said the 5 or 6 Molotov cocktail-like objects hit a riot police vehicle, but the fire was soon extinguished and no one was injured. Police were unable to immediately confirm the reports to AFP. The man, believed to be in his 40s, also tried to drive his car into the grounds of the Prime Minister's office, but was blocked by FNX, NHK said. He then reportedly tried to throw what appeared to be a smoke bomb, but was stopped by police officers on the scene, who detained him. The man was arrested on the spot of suspicion of obstructing public order, according to the report citing police. The motives of the perpetrator are not known, but free speech must not be silenced by violence, and I am outraged by this act, as elections which are the very foundation of democracy are underway, said Hiroshi Moriyama, Secretary General of the ruling Liberal Democratic Party, according to media. The event took place shortly before 6 a.m., the report said. Several plastic bags were found in the man's small white car, according to the Asahi Shimbun Daily and other media outlets. Images from the aftermath of the incident showed a dark blue riot police van whose front panel had been burned away as firefighters and police officers gathered at the scene. Japan will hold a general election on October 27 in a test for new Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba, who took office after winning the LDP's leadership vote last month. Violent crime is rare in Japan, which has strict gun control laws. But the country was shaken in 2022 by the assassination of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who was shot in broad daylight on the Kami Trail by a man with a makeshift gun. Ishiba's predecessor Fumio Kishida was also targeted in 2023 by a man who threw an apparent homemade pipe bomb towards the then premier, who was unharmed in the incident. The conservative LDP has been in power for most of Japan's post-war history, albeit with frequent leadership changes. Low voter turnout and the divided opposition mean the party and its junior coalition partner are likely to win this month's election, although the size of their majority could drop. Former defense minister and self-confessed security policy geek Ishiba, 67, called a snap election to shore up his mandate for policies that include plans to recreate ancient Japan by revitalizing depopulated rural areas. And U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump both sought support from Arab American voters Friday as they campaigned in Michigan, trying to lock down support in the battleground state that could decide the presidential race next month. Trump was expected to visit a new campaign office in Hamtramck, one of the nation's only Muslim-majority cities, and he will be joined there by Mayor Amel Gehab-Lib, a Democrat who has endorsed her. Meanwhile, 3 city council members in the same town have endorsed Harris. Michigan is one of 3 blue wall states that, along with Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, will help decide the election, and the diverse voting blocks are key to winning the state. It's an election for a president. It's not supposed to be a cakewalk for anyone. There are very important issues at play, Harris said. And in the showbiz now, local and international films showing this week, including Marian Rivera's Palota and Lovie Poe's Building Pressure, earned age-appropriate ratings from the MTRCB. The Cinemalaya 2024 and the 44th Hawaii International Film Festival entry Palota earned an R13 rating, meaning children 12 and below years of age are not allowed to watch the film. Meanwhile, Poe's Guilty Pleasure received an R16 rating, meaning only those age 16 and older are allowed to view the film. Meanwhile, for the international release, The Appearance, a political drama depicting the life of former US President Donald Trump as a real estate businessman, also earned an R16 rating along with RSL, an American action horror film directed by A.L. Cat. Paramount's horror film Smalltown earned an R18 rating, allowing 18-year-olds and older to watch the film. A cross-cultural collaboration of Filipino and Japanese identity that stars Pinoy Carlo Aquino and Japanese star Takehiro Hira, Crosspoint was rated PG. Documentary films Superman, The Christopher Reeve Story, and Taeyong TY both earned PG rating as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 4:35 and that is it for Cool News at 4. As always, we would like to thank the viewers who have waited patiently for the newscast to start. So your patience is really appreciated. With that, if you have any news suggestions or feedback that you'd like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvhphilippines.news@gmail.com. And we will return with more news headlines later with Cool News at 6 before the Mike Tulukan Marathon. Till then, at 6, I'm Carol. Good afternoon.